After all this time, I'm finally doing this. Hello everyone! I suppose before anything I should introduce myself. My name is Alex, and if you have stumbled on this tiny, tiny cubicle in the vast sea of YouTube, welcome! This is my little space I like to call my YouTube channel. But for now, let's move that aside. You're not here for that. Let's be real here. You couldn't care less about me. So, I suppose you're here because of the title. So, let's start. As you can probably see, this video is most likely trash. okay, maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. This is just a script, so there is no way for me to know that yet. But does it matter if this is the worst video ever created? We'll get back to this point later. This video is about how to start making your videos, how to make that first step towards achieving your goal of making a successful YouTube channel. Now, I wouldn't know anything about that last part, so don't come on here and ask me for how to be successful, okay? Because I am anything but that. But I can help you with beginning your channel. So if your channel ends up sucking anyway, don't come and bother me with that, got it? Great, glad you understand. You're actually really smart. So let's begin with the very first point in my list. Feeling overwhelmed by all the amazing YouTubers out there. I know, there are thousands of us that want to be as good as the number one heroes from our time, but we see them and most of the time we get overwhelmed. How could we ever compete against these titans that have amazing videos, amazing comedy, amazing animations, amazing art styles, amazing amazingness? Well, that's the thing. We don't. We are literally at the very bottom, okay? It would be unreal if you could compete with them right now. It would be like an unicellular organism trying to go against a mountain. You would have absolutely no chance whatsoever. In fact, forget about them. Because if you keep comparing yourself with them, you will always feel this void of trying to achieve the impossible, and will never feel complete with your channel. Now let's move on to the second point I would like to address. Wanting your very first video to be perfect. Now, I feel that this point has become a little bit outdated due to the fact that nowadays on YouTube we need to be careful about so many things. God damn it, why am I starting this YouTube channel again? Before, I would have told you that you could post anything to YouTube and it wouldn't matter. The point would be that you cross the barrier of putting yourself out there. Well, the thing is that now, while I still believe that you shouldn't worry about your very first video to be the best because, well, let's be honest, it won't be. Now, thanks to our little robot friend called the algorithm, we have to be careful about not getting demonetized, which if you know basically means you won't get ads in your videos and won't make any money off of them. Not that I would know anything about that yet because you can't even monetize your videos when you start. It's like I'm on the other side of the wall trying to prove myself worthy of crossing to the other side. I'll leave a link in the description for what you should be careful when making your videos so you don't get demonetized. Okay, so I feel like I didn't really make my point in this one. So just to add up to what I say, basically, you can look up to the list, but you shouldn't worry too much about it. Mostly because it's pure luck what the algorithm sometimes does. So just relax and don't think about it too much. The next point will only apply to Storytime Animation or Animatics channels, but stick around for the last point, because I think that this is the most important for anyone who wants to start YouTube and hasn't. Wanting to achieve a level of art skill before beginning. Now, I know a lot about this because I have felt like this. I still feel that my art is trash, but it doesn't matter. The problem with a lot of people is that they want to be as good as their inspirations, but that won't happen in a day or two. What do you think? Jaden just took a pencil and magically... What do you think? Jaden just took a pencil and magically learned how to draw? Or Pro Cool the Man himself? Or whoever you're inspired from? These people were not crying themselves to sleep thinking about how much their art sucks, but not doing anything about it. Not that I would know anything about that. And what's worse, a lot of us are just waiting to become as good as them to start the channel. But guess what? You will never feel that your art is good enough to start. Not because you haven't made progress in your art skill, but because as artists we will always see the mistakes in our drawings. We will always think that it's not good enough. So for once, give yourself a break and think of it like this. It's not the best, but right now, that is the best that I can do. And that's okay. See? Really easy. Just keep reminding yourself of that and you will most likely start. Now let's move on to my final point of this video. Finally. Oh my god. I have repeated this script so many times just because I cannot read English well. Being scared of putting yourself out there. I still can't believe I'm throwing myself to this point. But man, it's been a while since I wanted to. But to actually begin, it's the most frightening experience. Especially when you are literally creating the first video, you're constantly thinking the same questions. Will anyone like it? Will anyone care? Am I just wasting my time here? These questions were just revolving around my head, bothering me all of the time. So, if you're like me, don't think about the ifs or the hows too much and just start. Even if it isn't a YouTube channel, just begin any project that you have been daydreaming about. Start that one thing or idea that doesn't let you sleep, because trust me, even if you fail, you won't regret it. Hope you liked the video. If you found the channel, I hope you stick around. Hopefully, I managed to inspire someone and give them the push that they needed to start. Anyway, what else? I'm just trying to wrap up everything around here because I don't have any more water. And man, reading English just takes all my saliva. I don't know why. Remember that you can subscribe and obliterate that like button. Oh my god. Obliterate. I can't even say that word right. Also, if you didn't like the video, please tell me. Don't dislike it though. Tell me what I did wrong, cause I really want to get better at this. I think that's about everything. Also, don't forget to comment. And have I told you how good you look today?